Yo, yo, yo. Let me see. Let's do the countdown. Yo, 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 what's going on, people? Welcome back to episode 3. This is episode 3, right?
It's episode 3, man.
Yeah, episode 3 of the Man Cave. I'm your host, AD the Kingmaker. I'm with my co-host, Jace the MC. What's going on, bro?
Good morning. Good morning from the Man Cave. What's up, world? Y'all warm? Are y'all warm out there?
I think it's just the South going through this right now, the South and the East.
Nah, I think it's everybody. I think it's 200 million people affected. So that's a third of the country.
Shit.
Or 2/3 of the country.
Shit, you're right. You're right. We're warm. It's snow everywhere. It's ice. It's ice. My wife woke up this morning. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take the kids outside. We're gonna play around." I'm like, "Y'all gonna slide." Y'all, you don't understand the severity of it. They was outside.
Y'all further north than we are. Much further north. I'm in Houston. You in the DFW. So
yeah.
I imagine the kids can enjoy something. My kids ain't gonna do nothing but hurt themselves.
What is it like out there?
Shit, the windows are frozen, but the streets are regular. Like nothing froze. There's no snow. Okay. It's nothing sexy. Yeah. Just enough to sit your ass down somewhere. You can't really, So I still have plans today. I don't know what's gonna come of it, but so be it. Let's see.
Okay. Before we jump in, man, we're getting more and more viewers. Actually, I'm gonna wait because it says we have 0. When we get to quite a few, I'm gonna talk about the goal. You know what? No, I'm not. I lied because niggas gonna watch this later, so we're gonna do it now.
Let's talk about it.
So I'm calling on the people to help your boy out. Okay, this is, you can see the YouTube channel, right? Yeah, this is a YouTube channel. So the goal is to get this channel monetized by March 1st of this year. And we're currently at 1,687 public watch hours, and we're shooting for 4,000. So if you fuck with me, if you rock with me, I appreciate you. Just watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend to tell a friend, share it. Help me get these watch hours up. I appreciate y'all. This helps me bring you guys content and be able to focus on just the content and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? If I'm monetizing the channel. So there's that, man. Cool. So I kind of want to say the best for last, or is that cliche? Because I really do know we want to talk about the Ryan Davis stuff.
It doesn't even matter. I feel like whatever I have a little bit of a battery in my back per se today. So I'm interested to see if I can arrive to the challenge or whatever today's topics may have for us, man. Let's
start with the one that's I'm most excited about. I just saw this and this is a question that I have in my mind, and I've never heard anyone else talk about it. I keep hearing niggas whenever I bring up the question, is there such thing as a woman who's too submissive? I asked that question, and I never like the answers I hear from anybody. The answer is no, for me personally. The answer is no.
I think I need to hear more. I'm listening. Let's see.
Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Here we go. Bam. I wonder, let me do this real quick. Pull this over here because I want to get rid of all the other stuff. Is it more isolated now?
More or less, yeah.
All right.
Press play. I want to hear it.
No. Get rid of that.
Let me won't reload it.
Do I worry if I am too submissive? Will he not respect me?
No. Get rid of that. Won't respect me. Crap. That's not real. You know what? So many women say to me, "You're so rich, but you're smart, and you're actually very intelligent." And I know you'd get really bored of a robot. And I'm sitting there thinking, "Bitch, I wish to God you were a robot. You better shut the fuck up. We talk about star signs? Oh, yeah, I'm so glad. Tell me more about by Sagittarius rising, you idiot.
Do I worry?
Now, just as a reference, why I picked this video, I just typed in, is there such a thing as too submissive? This came up. This is not a new video. This is years old. Nothing else came up. Like, this was it, right?
Okay.
So I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with his sentiment, but I wanted to just jump off the porch with this thought, and this video kind of helps. What are your thoughts on it? Is there such a thing as a woman being too submissive?
I think, I don't know. It just, when I hear I'm framing the question, I think of a woman that never tells you no. Am I reading it wrong? Is that a woman?
Hold on, let me see. Let me put it on the screen so that way I ain't gotta think about it. To me, yes, that is part of it. That is
what's the big picture? My brain don't work.
My
brain doesn't go with the whole like submissive woman. That's some again, I want to say internet shit, but it's not really in my area of expertise or experience. I don't have to beg a woman to like get what I want out of them, or like that's not even like I don't have the apprehension in life. I just don't, or I haven't in a while.
Yeah. So it's to me, it's not about begging a woman to do anything per se. It's submission is there's a mission, there's a vision, there's a goal, there's a something, right? And to be submissive is to be under the mission, meaning you're supportive, you're helpful. Like this is what it is, right? And so that looks like on a practical level saying, hey, I need you to do this. Hey, can you do this? And it's yes, right? To me, that's what it looks like. And when I ask other men that, they're like, oh, I don't want a yes woman. I don't want a woman that don't push back. And it's like, I do. And I know I'm going to be wrong some of the times. I know I'm going to make a mistake, but I'm also going to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
When just my level of attraction to a woman isn't based off anything, a lot of times submissive. I'm attracted to women that got their shit together, leaders who could communicate well, who necessarily are strong with or without me. That may be my attraction to a woman. So knowing that when I get with a woman, I'm not necessarily trying to break her down or change her to feed my ego. So I feel like it's when it's time and the place for it. Like, of course, I want her to be submissive in the areas I need her to be, but I also still need her to be the woman that drew my attention in the first place. So I'm not necessarily looking for the stereotypical. I know a lot of these questions and a lot of the processes that you are asking, like I'm not aligned with, because I don't fit that mode. Like, I'm not looking for a woman that's just going, yes, daddy me. I don't find that attractive, because if you yes, daddy me, you're probably going to do a yes, daddy, because when my interactions with people are very, I'm gonna say natural. Like, I don't have like that motive, or I'm not trying to break no bitch, man. I ain't trying to change. I ain't trying to do nothing like
break and change. Because that's to me, that's different than submissive.
But I think a lot of people get with a person, they like them, and they may like them 80% of the way, 75% of the way, or even further than that. Y'all just fucking. So now you're trying to get this person to check every single box that you may have, so they can be what you want them to be. However, she's not that person. So why even put her in that position to always trying to mold and bend her into appease your ego? It ain't even really what you want as a man, because you were attracted to her in some other form of fashion. Now you're trying to hit her with all these things so she can be this perfect woman for you. Go find somebody else, bro.
Got it.
Go find somebody more compatible, as opposed to trying to break and bend this woman. Work harder.
I got you.
Like, work harder, man. It's more of my thing.
So here's my thoughts on that, or my counterpoint. Do you know that and as far as I know, this is science. Like, this is now, I didn't look up data. I just listened to this channel, and it's always about data and relationships, right? And dude said the quickest way for a relationship to fissure or to break up or whatever is for one person to start growing and the other person not to, right? And
no. I think if the woman starts growing and the man that's your ass. As a man, I feel like you should always ideally spear the forefront of leadership, progression, growth. leading by example, and then
For
that's
sure.
how in turn you make that woman more submissive and to be more malleable to whatever the fuck you want to do. Well, I think if a nigga stagnant and she growing, it's your ass, Mr. Postman. That's the beginning of the end of that relationship.
Here's the thing.
Men and women are wired completely different.
I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying it goes the other way too. Because if I'll speak from my perspective, as I start to grow more, learn more, do more as a father, as a husband, as an entrepreneur, especially in business, like I start making bigger bets on myself. Right. In the beginning, making a small $500 investment is whatever, right? That's lunch money. But then it's like, hey, we need to invest $5,000 to do this. And now there's a fearful part of her that is like, bitch, let's go. Like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm going. Right. And there's a fissure. And it's like, hey, I'm wise enough now to know she's not trying to slow me down. It's just she's scared. She's apprehensive.
Yeah.
Guarantee, right? But if I become comfortable making bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger bets on myself, and she does not grow, now every time there's time to do something bigger, there's a point of contention.
And see, I hear that differently than what you just said. When you said she's afraid, or like you said time and time and time again, I hear, why doesn't she trust you? Because that first fear, that first time, that $500, it worked.
Yeah,
$5,000, it worked. Hold
on. Here's the thing. It don't always work.
Okay,
it don't always work.
Okay, if it doesn't always work, then that fear is a natural instinct that keeps us alive. We wouldn't be here today in 2025 with if the Neanderthals didn't grow and they didn't have a little fear. Like, that's our primal instinct for survival. I don't knock somebody for being afraid, especially a woman being afraid.
For sure, that's part
of it.
But
if you haven't earned that trust, then don't necessarily
here we go. For sure. So then we talk about it. Do you not trust me? What is it? No, I trust you. It's I trust you. I don't trust myself. Well, baby, that's a you problem. I don't know what to tell you. I'm leading by example. It'd be one thing if I wasn't.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if I'm like, let's just fuck it all off. And so that is you must grow to trust yourself. And I was like, well, what don't you trust about yourself? She was like, I don't trust myself to make a decision that doesn't end up with me being harmed emotionally. And that's just part of growth.
Yeah.
Like, you got to take risks. You know what I'm saying? So another example that I've heard is like, there'll be a couple and the guy has a drinking problem, and then he will and the wife is nurturing him, loving him, and her identity becomes the woman who's loving and nurturing and taking care of her sick husband who's got an addiction, right? And then he, goes to what is that called? The 12-step program, whatever the fuck that shit's called, AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, right? Now he's healed, or he's fixing himself, and he's taking it one day at a time. She loses her identity.
Yep.
Now it's like, well, I don't know who I am. I've been the woman who's nursed this guy into health and all that for so long that I don't know who I am anymore. And that's what starts to fissure the relationship, right? And so that's what I mean by either way. It's most common. Most women usually in relationships, whether they're married or they're, I'm just out here fucking around and dating. Women are usually the ones fleeing and leaving.
Yeah,
right?
But I think it's because a man's emotional tolerance may be a little bit higher. We can endure a little bit more to where a woman get emotional, bro. I watch every woman I've ever loved, from my daughter to my great grandmother, make terrible decisions when they in an emotional state, like all of them. And I think that's just a characteristic of a woman. That doesn't necessarily mean, like, I watch niggas do the dumbest shit in the whole wide world die. I ain't never seen a woman die off no emotional shit, but I haven't seen men, and we conflate the two, and we talk about ego. That's an emotion as well. I've seen niggas die.
Yeah.
Dead. So it's like, we have to call a spade and say we fall victim just as much. It just looks different. It looks masculine. It looks machismo. So it come off as emotional.
You say we do what just as much?
We react emotionally when you
for sure.
When you do anything in regards to like thinking with your dick or thinking with your ego or anything like that's an emotional to me. That's all emotion. It just feels different. It just looks different.
I think
because it's not with tears and sadness.
Yes, I think we get it wrong. I think people are we are emotional creatures. That's just what it is. Like, niggas like to say, "Oh, I'm logical. I'm this. I'm that." No, you're we make decisions based on emotion, and then we back the shit up with logic. It's not the other way around. So going back to you say niggas have died. I look at that and I say, if both people attempt suicide or whatever, or die, the niggas die because they wanted to die. The women just wanted some attention. If you really wanted to die, you'd use a gun. You wouldn't use pills. You didn't really want to die. You just want to.
I ain't even talking about. I'm just talking about making poor decisions based off of emotion, and I think the men result in death. I'm not talking about somebody being emotionally unstable and trying to take their life. I'm talking about a man will crash out emotionally, and we'll just say ego. No, that's your emotion, sir.
Got it.
That's what I'm saying. I've never seen a woman unalive herself or put somebody in a. I ain't saying it ain't happened. I'm just saying in my experience. Like I've seen houses being lost and sold and like bad life stuff, but never life and death with one.
I got you. So then let's go back to the main question. Is there in your mind? I know you different. This don't it don't work the same in your mind. Is there a such thing as a woman being too submissive?
Yes, I feel like if once you become to lose if you compromise your identity, your anything, if you're not a better person or if you can't even fathom why you're doing this, you're probably too submissive. If you get off your square, the simplest put, I feel like there's a certain level of rules. We talk about moral standards, codes and shit. Like as a person, man or female, you should say, I'm not doing that. But if you just become said robot, I don't think you've gone too far. You're going too far. Because at the end of the day, I feel like as a woman, a mother, whomever, you should be able to teach somebody to replicate your decisions.
Okay.
Like that. And if I have a woman or I have daughters in a household watching their mother, and I go, fuck, do I want my kids to grow up like this? Or whatever that is in the
whatever
feeding my ego.
Whatever they're seeing her do I want them to duplicate this?
Yes. Yeah. And if that's the question, then I would say, yeah, you're being too submissive.
Okay.
That's
I want my woman to want me so much and to believe that I am what's best for her because I am. I really don't think that let me ask you this. Do you believe I'm sure I'll ask you. Do you believe you are what's best or you and your leadership are what's best for your woman and your family?
I'm not trying to answer your question with a question.
Yeah.
Or like say something. But I don't think I'm perfect, but you're gonna have a damn hard time replacing me. And that's what everything I do.
So I agree.
Like I remember a couple of weeks ago I was talking about getting that money from my job.
Yeah.
You want to talk to the CEO?
Yeah.
I got it. I did it.
Okay.
But it's like I approach everything like that. Like the kids and the woman in the upstairs in the house to like my friendship. Like even doing this show, it's like, I'm gonna be there for my boy. I'm gonna give him my word. I just replace me. Cool. Figure it out. I just don't think I'm a replaceable nigga. It's possible, but you're gonna have some trouble.
When I say what's best for them, meaning like she could choose to be with you, or she could choose to be single, right? Or she could choose to be with someone else, or she can choose to be with a woman. Like I'm saying, do you believe her best outcomes are going to be with you or with one of those other options?
I guess what I am saying, it is possible for her to have in some realm of like the Marvel Avengers world. It's possible.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm telling you, you're going to have to go through a lot of shit to get it.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't gonna be worth it. You can't scroll in your phone. You're not going to find it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, it ain't 6 degrees of separation. You're going to have to go through some shit.
Yeah.
You make gray. You know, time may catch you.
But possible and probable are not the same thing.
That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm not saying my ego wants to say, no, I'm irreplaceable. But that wouldn't be true. Then I'll be illogical. Then I wouldn't be, then I'm just talking just to talk. It's possible. But maybe you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to, it's going
So what I'm saying when it comes to the submissive part is, if I believe I'm what's best for you, and the only reason you should be here is if you believe that too. And if you believe what I believe, and if I'm asking you to do something, I'm not asking you to do it for no goddamn reason. So do it. Now, if you're seeing something I'm not seeing, and I want a yes, but you're like, hey, have you thought about it from this perspective? You know what? You're right. I'm not saying don't give me your input, but I'm also saying if I'm asking you to do something, I'm asking you to do for a reason. So you know what I'm saying? Like my goal is not to talk.
Okay, but thing is, my whole thing is, it's like when you meet somebody, and again, going back to like the inception of a relationship, what attracted you to this person? I think when you try to make a person conform or bend to your will, that puts you in a point of contention because now you're not even fighting over again, you're asking this person to change their identity to appease you. Motherfucker, I was who I was before I got here. So why am I no longer good enough? What was it about me throughout this phase that you like and enjoyed, and that now you want to alter?
I don't even look at it like that. I think that if a woman likes you, she will naturally change herself. I'm not saying her identity, right? But
I feel like that's the only point is contentions. Like I feel like the little minute shit here and there doesn't matter. I feel like when you are really trying to get a woman to really alter herself, change her being to make you more comfortable, not to survive more, not to make more money, but if it's really based off just something ego related, then I feel like, okay, that's on you. You need to go find somebody else that's better. If it's big picture better for both of you guys, then I saw you more than likely need to fall in line. And I think that will happen more naturally. I think it's I think it's only a point of contention when she don't believe you, don't trust you, or it's only been the benefit is only one-sided.
Okay.
Other than that, I've never had a problem. Never.
So then the question becomes, and I guess I'm not making it about me. I'm extrapolating it now. Most men are good guys. They're romantic, especially like the niggas who get married and are in relationships with one woman for a long time, right? So like, why would a nigga consciously make a decision that doesn't benefit his woman?
Because a lot of niggas don't put their woman first. Like a lot of people feel like, oh, because I'm the breadwinner, because I'm the head of the household, because I got a dick, that I feel like being a man is almost as you ever seen, I know you've seen it, especially you ever seen a nigga that have like in his bio 6 foot?
I mean, as a joke.
Or
in real life, niggas do that in real life.
That reduce herself down to her complexion. Some shit that she didn't
earn.
She didn't work for.
Yeah.
It was just she won a genetic lottery and now that's what you are. I feel like a lot of men, just because we have dick and balls, are entitled to a certain role or treatment that you may not necessarily earn or deserve, or you just happen to fucking have conscience one day and look down and you can stand up and pee. But that doesn't necessarily mean you earned that position or spot. So I feel like I'm getting off track, but a lot of people are just men. Just because you are a man don't mean you are entitled. Just because this is a woman don't mean that she's supposed to like. I don't really go into like gender roles per se or like the submissiveness of it. I feel like this is just, man, these bitches ain't listening. When these niggas on the internet talking about a woman ain't nigga, why she not listening to you, bro? Why it's so hard to get the woman to do what you want? Like why she so stressed out? I can guarantee you, if you just go take some of this shit off her plate, she'll shut the fuck up. And so with that, with being a stress reliever to your woman, taking shit off of her plate, making her think so less, making her life simpler, shit falls in line.
Gotcha.
You know what I hate doing absolutely more than anything is listening to a woman. But you know when you learn some shit is when you fucking listen to a woman. Like listen to a woman is fucking like ridiculous.
It's so difficult, bro.
In the event that you do, learn from that shit. Like listen to her. She'll tell you. She will tell you exactly how to.
It's like, hey, if you're gonna get this ass whooping, get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Become better because of it.
And then use it. And watch yourself. You'll win. You'll fucking win.
Wait, but don't you love women? Are you telling me you hate women? You don't like listening to them?
I'm a realist. I'm a realist. I don't want you to think that I'm ever like on some simp shit or like on some like I do love women. But I also told you 5 minutes ago that every woman I've ever known, I watched her make terrible emotional decisions. Yes. You know what that means? If I can take said woman out of that emotional storm and chaos, I can provide some solace to her, then she'll be the best version of herself for me. That's all. That's been my strategy. It works. And it doesn't mean throwing money at every problem she have.
I appreciate the honesty, bro. Bro, one of my biggest challenges in my life is like, bro, listening to a woman vent. I don't want to hear that shit.
It's hard because then you're gonna start to try to fix that shit, and she gonna be like, she don't even.
It's just like get
most
away
of the time
from
they don't even want you to fix it.
They don't even want a solution.
They want a bitch your moan.
And I'm like, no, not to me. Not to me. I spend all day trying to feel good. Don't bring them little weak ass. Oh my God. I feel seen. I feel like you're not making me crazy for feeling that way. No, and bro, I talk to everybody else. Like, you just gotta listen. You just gotta listen. I'm like, no, I don't.
No. But you do have to listen.
No, fuck that. No, I don't. No, I don't.
You do.
I've made a. No, I don't. I've made a life out of not listening.
Do you care or not?
Do I care for what? About what?
What the person? Not what's being said. Because fuck what's being said. We agree that ain't important.
Yes.
Do you care about the person?
Yes.
Okay, then listen, bro.
No. Well, here's the thing. It depends. It depends. So one day, my wife was did she get in a car accident? She didn't get in a car accident.
This is starting out terrible for you, by the way.
I know.
Clean this up.
I know. So she almost got in a car accident, like where like she was turning left and a car was coming at her. They hit their brakes at the last minute, but like you could tell she feared for her life.
Yeah.
She called me and I could hear it in her voice. I was like, it's okay. You're gonna be all right. She comes in the door. I can still see it on her that she's frazzled. She was like, I almost got. Okay, this is a big case. This is a big scenario. Like she is dysregulated. Let me hug you. In that situation, you just got off a call with somebody and I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. This is a small thing. I don't want to hear you vent to me about small shit. No.
That's fair. I feel like you have to be there for it, but that shouldn't be like, okay, it's 4:30. It's time for me to dump all my shit on you.
Yeah.
That's
nah. And here's the other thing. I just solve it with hugs and kisses. Just be quiet. Come here and just hug me. I don't want to hear that shit.
It could work sometimes. It can work most of the time, but you got to have, again, more tools. And I'm telling you, the only reason why I even got to this point in my life, nigga, because it's my mom, it's my wife, it's my 3 daughters, and a dog that's a girl.
Yeah,
I'm surrounded. I have to get better at this shit. My conflict resolution had to improve, and it wasn't because I'm a hoe in my past life or no shit like that I got daughters, bro. It's because I needed this shit. Because I'm a stern believer putting hands and feet on people. You can't do that with your daughters.
You only had one tool at the time, and you had to get some more.
Yes, nigga.
So for me, my solution right now was call your friend, call a woman,
okay. That's exactly what I was going to tell you. And that's kind of weird because it's like, okay, what happens if a friend doesn't work or a friend, not getting what she wants or, that's how work husbands come into the picture where they're trying to supplement. Yeah. Well, you may not give a fuck.
Here's the thing. I've heard this. I've heard that. And that, bro, so many men, especially I'm talking to black men specifically, they are so afraid of their women being taken by another man or being close to another man. My rule is this: if you want to go with another nigga, you can. Let me know. I will offload you. You are now his responsibility, and I'll show up and fuck from time to time. I'm not splitting the bill.
That's some big ego. I'm telling you how the micro, like baby steps come one by one. It's that one conversation she want to have with you that you won't have with her. Don't have the time, energy, effort, and then eventually somebody else becomes a safe place. You don't want your wife or whoever to have refuge with any other person. So you want to make yourself as available as you possibly can. All that other shit sound good, bro, but that's why even let the snowball start the road?
I hear you, but
show up for your people.
I hear you. I just don't believe in fearing losing a woman.
There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Correct. So okay,
but
so let me put it this way.
Position.
No, because I don't believe in keeping a woman. I think that's sucker shit.
No, it's not about keeping a woman. It's about doing what's best for the people that you fuck with. If you fuck with them, they should have the access to you. If you don't, then don't give them the access to you. But you can't say this is my village, this is my home.
We're talking about small complaints that I don't want to hear. That's what we're talking about. Right?
But it's still a snowball.
It is. And I'm willing to play with fire. Goddamn.
Okay.
I am. Because
niggas get burnt.
Sure. But here's the thing. Niggas be like, first off, I've told her and I've set about it. We don't do that work husband bullshit.
And also, it's niggas that do everything the perfect way and still end up fucked up.
For sure. So
it's just no right or wrong.
So my thing is, what's the least I got to do to get the results that I want? I'm not going above and beyond. I'm not doing all that. Like being with me in and of itself is a privilege. Like this is gonna be it's gonna be a bumpy ride, but it's gonna be fun. Yeah. If you want a nice, safe, humble nigga, you're not with the right one. So we're always renegotiating. Hey, is this what you sure this is what you want to do? Are you sure? Because I wanted to be out of choice. And I had a mentor who told me this. He was like, nigga, no one can take your woman from you. If she goes willingly.
Yes.
So that's how I think about it. So if you willingly want to go, I'm not gonna hope, no problem. And
but
ironically,
also,
speaking this way lets her realize, oh, this nigga not afraid to lose me. So fuck. That's when niggas start getting problem. When she feels as though you're afraid to lose her, like energetically, she can feel it, and I believe she starts to feel unsafe, and that's where problems come. So I rebuke that whole thing. I rebuke it.
I think the safest gamble you can possibly do is to bet on yourself. And if you can have a clear conscience, you gotta look yourself in that mirror. Hopefully, it's twice a day when you brushing your motherfucking teeth, at least twice. You see your reflection, you're like, I gave my best. It's when you allow room for that shoulda, coulda, woulda. I could have been better. I should have did better. I should have took the call. I should have had the conversation. That's where you fuck up. If you're comfortable and you're telling me you're comfortable letting the chips fall with the way that you're doing it, that's for each and every man to decide for himself.
Yes. Absolutely.
And so I go down. There's no playbook. There's no, even from other people's experiences, when you're in the thick of it, whatever that is, you have to be able to be at your best self and make the best decisions, because tomorrow when you wake up, you don't want to go, fuck.
Straight up.
All right, bro.
Let's get to this next one, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it back.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Tenderism, I hadn't even watched this one. So I know I said I was gonna do this last time. I'm gonna actually take us off the screen and let this whole thing play. Let me do this. Boom. Oh shit! Hold up.
This one's interesting because this one is more so me wanting to see how you feel about it, because we've had a friendship for so long. We've been through different scenarios as far as like being pro business, pro corporate, artist.
Yeah.
A lot of these type of conversations we had early on, years ago, were always centered around music business. And I'm like, man, that's a fucked up contract. And you're like, well, he signed it, he took the money. And so I'm like, I wonder.
My views have changed a little bit.
I'm curious. This is more so a litmus test to see like where you at now.
Okay. All right. Play this hoe.
Reporting live from Breakfast Club in Atlanta, Quiet Plus News, I'm John Abba.
We all got to come together. All of us. We human. That's what Destination's about.
Following up on a story we would air last week on Walter Johnson, also known as Mr. Tenderism, allegedly being exploited by a white barbecue owner. According to online reports and our own coverage, Johnson's fame started after he would begin working at a coffee shop named Destination Coffee Bar. Now, because of his experience, he would eventually convince the owner to serve barbecue. And after some years of perfecting their menu, led by Walter and his likable charm, under the new name Destination Smokehouse, the business has become a national success story. Originally, for many, they would assume that Walt himself was the owner of the establishment, but after the original owner, Nick Yeppermans, has become more visible, things have shifted from support to now questions. As our High Plus correspondent Bevan has stated, people are triggered. In recent weeks, rumors have now taken over headlines of allegations against the owner stealing the Tenderism trademark, to now, just recently, some assuming that Walter was fired. Now, during the MLK Jr. holiday, Walter now appears to have responded to the backlash and concerns that people have about him being used by the restaurant instead of being properly compensated and credited for his contribution. Many may have missed it, but Destination Smokehouse would release his message on their Instagram page. And from what it looks like is to silence those who allege Walter was fired and Black online users going after the owner, Nick.
How y'all doing today? Dr. Martin Luther King. Good man, wasn't it? Bring all people together. All people together. All people. We can go to Stone Mountain, Georgia. We all got to come together. All of us. We human. That's what Destination's about.
In a separate video, Walter was seen in the same setup doing his usual promotion of the business and brand.
My little brother.
What's up?
Got my boy hopping out the baby mama Benz.
Boy, it's the loveliest place in the world.
It took him a while to get out too.
Y'all know about this place. Yes, y'all do. Y'all seen some grills back here before. Yes, because you come to Destination Smokehouse anywhere, you see the same grill. Atmosphere might seem to be the same. This out in the country. Boy, you don't know what this Destination. One in the nation. All the time. I ain't gonna even talk about none of that crazy stuff, because we positive. Our brain got to stay inside the cup to make sure people's brain to slip on the outside of the cup. I'm trying to help them get back on the inside.
All right. You can stop the clip. You can stop the clip. I think it's more, but I think the most important stuff that's being said in this clip, the context may not all be there. Are you familiar with this guy?
I've seen some videos of him. You know, with the red flag and all that shit.
I'll try to give you for the last, I would say 6 months, maybe a little sauce on it, but for the last 6 months, he's been going viral for the tenderness of the meat at the barbecue spot. We never knew who this white guy was. It seemed like this was Grandpa's barbecue shop. The entire social media, all the comedians are making skits and based off around his promotional, his charisma, so on and so forth. Turns out this ain't Pawpaw's shop. This is the white guy's shop in the back. And his catchphrase that the man has made so popular, I don't know about the barbecue's success prior to these videos, but now it's become all the rage. And it's this tenderism. So not only are we figuring out that you don't own this, you have this thing going viral all over the country. People are flying in to taste this barbecue, all the celebrities, so on and so forth, and it's all based off this word tenderism. They're saying the owner that we didn't know exists tries to come in, scoop up the name, trademark it, and this is where the internet is catching up and saying, whoa, this not your restaurant, this the guy who really own it, and he trying to take the name. So now it's this struggle. And with me being I don't even call myself a musician, but being in the music industry and knowing how predatory it is, when I saw it, I felt like he was like in some bad 360 deal that he was getting raped from the label. It just was triggering for me. And I wanted to see what you thought about all this, because he didn't break no laws. This is all fair business practice. How do you feel? Because everyone feels invested because we are rooting for Unc, but we not really rooting for Unc. This is such and such. This fair to you? How do you feel? And also the racial implications of it all. And I think if this was in today's episode, if he was black, we wouldn't care. This is on it. I think if the owner was black, we may not care so much, but because it's viewed as some white man taking advantage of the hard work of some elderly, whatever he may be, black man, everybody's rallying around him. And it's not even real rallying because it's just on the internet. And I do want folks to know the big difference between being upset in real life and being upset on the internet, because most folks, oh my gosh, I'm on spiral, because I feel like that's what's wrong with the world. The worst thing niggas gonna do is hashtag some shit. Niggas not really gonna activate like they used to. But carry on.
I mean, bro, so first off, there's the what's really going on, and then there's what people feel like is going on. You know what I'm saying? Like there's reality, and then there's feelings. I'm actually starting this with a story. So I have we're no longer friends. I have an older acquaintance who's a female. I may have talked about her before. And bro, I was literally thinking about her this morning. She had just made a series of bad decisions. Like her lifestyle was just a series of bad decisions based on emotion, right? And I remember,
so she was a woman.
She's a woman, right? And I remember I would jump in and try to save her and all these things, but every few years it was just something. And the bad decisions just got bigger and badder. You know, it's like they're worse and worse and worse. And then one day I realized, I'm like, bro, I'm enabling her. Like she want to be on bullshit. So who am I to stop her from trying to be on the bullshit? And I remember there was a very, very sad situation. Not to get too much of her business out, but like she was victimized, right? And when I finally sat down with her and I saw her, I was like, hey, you are a victim. You were a victim, like you were victim.
Hey, I just felt ice just like hit the house, like the house is. We're safe. The power's still on, but it's getting real. I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
And she's like, and she got upset. She was like, I'm not a victim. I'm not like, you could tell like something was going on in her mind. I'm not a victim, like meaning I don't identify as a victim. I'm like, no, I'm not saying you are a hopeless or helpless victim. I'm saying a crime was committed. They are the assailants. You're the victim. Like, the reality of it is you're a victim. So when we're looking at this, I do not see a victim. I see an employee who has an owner this employee went out and did something, became hot, brought the restaurant a bunch of money. And do I believe he is due extra compensation for this? Yes, I believe that. And I also believe that most people are average, and that includes business owners, right? And so I don't know what this white guy did or didn't do. Like, I don't know what he did or didn't break him off with. Like, as his name was Walter, right? As the videos of Walter kept coming out, like, was he looking better? Was he peppier? Did he start pulling up in new cars? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, that baby mama Benz don't fool me, bro.
Was that what that mean?
It's just like
I'm saying in the first videos, was he driving that or was he driving something?
We never seen Walter. I don't know what Walter had before, but you can't give him like the little $32,000 CLA. That's not going.
He might be making $20 an hour. So
I have no idea. Okay,
so if you give a nigga a $32,000 car, I mean, hell, that's a year. Is that a year's worth of salary? A half a year's worth of salary? I don't know. For a nigga making $20 an hour.
I feel like a nigga making 20. They're in California. I ain't bring my calculator to the party. I just feel like that was done strategically. So they see the Mercedes associated with luxury, prestige, wealth, so on and so forth. I'm not going to
you're saying you think the white guy is involved in that production of that video?
No, I feel like the production of the video was to show that he is doing all right and he's not being taken advantage of. He drives a Mercedes. How could he be being done wrong?
So to me, as long as they're both like, we're on the outside looking in. I don't know what their relationship is like. As long as they are happy with the deal that they struck, what the fuck they got to do with me is how I look at it. Right?
No, agree. I feel like about the majority of the shit we discussed.
Okay.
Okay. So I can't fault you for it. But what I will say, I think the word victim, when you say that word, you're going to get a response just like you got from your friend years ago, whether they are the victim or somebody witnessing one. I think we look at victims as somebody that's helpless. To me, it's just simply as, were they exploited or were they not? And I feel like our guy was exploited, but that's life.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: are you a fan of fuck, bro? What's them? I'm gonna sound so bad. Ain't nobody. I don't give a fuck. No Jumper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a fan. Absolutely not. Am I familiar?
Okay, but you're familiar with. Okay, so you're familiar with AD and the guy. Yeah. Okay, so like, this is a story as end as like time itself. Like, someone's doing something, someone else comes along, they help them, they blow, boom. I feel like I'm worth more. Nigga, you can either be here and here's the agreement, or you could go do your own thing. That's always an option, right? And so it's just like, to say, it's easy for someone to say they deserve more, whether you do or not. That's subjective or whatever. Although I do believe this guy, to me, if I'm the guy, nigga, keep going. Yes, keep the nigga. Yes, you do. I want you to do all the hard work so I can sit back and make the money. So I'm giving more, but everybody doesn't have an abundance mentality like that, right? So
you called it an abundance mentality.
Yeah,
I just think that's crazy. That's not an abundance for who? You?
For both
of us. You. For you to tell the guy like, hey, you keep going, and I'm gonna sit back. You go harder. You work more. You do this and bring it back to daddy.
Yes, this is my business. You're an employee, and you're doing, like, I'm assuming his job was just making the fucking food.
At some point, the relationship has changed, and I feel like in order for you to be as abundant as possible, again, this is all hearsay. We don't know. They could be partners now, for all we know. Could have been an employee, but it seems as if this guy's entire thing was based off the old man's success and know-how, his skill set on the grill, his ability to market, whether he was intentional with it or not. Maybe it just happened and the snowball just rolled, but homeboy just cashed in on it, and I don't know if he's being compensated or exploited. So
we don't know. Well, okay,
we don't know.
You keep using the word exploited.
He's been exploited. He's pretty much.
I don't like that word. I don't like the word.
No, but I have to say it because it's like he's not a victim. Now we watching a grown ass man make money, live out his passion, do what he wants to do. He's having the time of his life. But if his value is X and he's only receiving A, he's being exploited.
Okay, so wait, so check this out. Let's stick with the same definition, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you own any sort of a business, and you have a salesperson in your business, right? You have a salesperson. This person goes out and generates $1 million in your business that year, like revenue brought in. Are you going to pay him exactly $1 million, or are you going to pay him less, or are you going to pay him more?
I'm not going to pay him exactly $1 million because at that point is if there is no business. I'm not running a business at that point. If everything that he brought in, I turn back over. That's a charity.
Then there must
charity.
Okay, so at that point, you're saying that there must be a gap between what you bring in and what I give you.
No, there should be a gap, but it should also be proportionate. If I'm on the same pay scale or whatever as like whatever I was projected, we shook hands and say, this is going to be your workload. This is going to be your expectations. And whatever that structure is based off that. Once I start to supersede those time and time again, there's time for us to have a new conversation.
For sure. Agreed. But if you never have the conversation, if the conversation's never had, and you just
I think that's the difference between, that's where the humanity comes in. I feel like it's up to the whomever the owner is looking at these numbers. You got to pull that person to the side, and if you're smart, you get ahead of it and say, "Hey, we agreed to this, but you're doing so goddamn good. I'm gonna give you this."
But listen what you just said. You said if you're smart, and I'm agreeing with you. How smart do you think the average person is?
Nah, I don't feel like that has anything to do with. I said smart, but if you're a decent human, you saying most people aren't decent? Maybe not. I feel like for what that man has done, again, I don't know the P&Ls of that business. But again, for 6 months, I knew about this fucking barbecue shop in California. And every time I picked up my phone, there was some new celebrity picking up meat off the bone. There was a comedian making a funny skit. I'm seeing all type of shit. And all I can think about is if I ever get the opportunity to go there, I'm going to check it out. I want to go see if the old man meat good. It's not even the old man's meat. This is white guy. So I'm conflicted because I too, even not to make it too personal about me, but again, I sit in my business, in my company, it's an upstart. My direct report is the CEO. When I ask for money, I go to him. If I'm making all these decisions, I don't have a cool title yet, or what have you to say to paint the picture to the audience and to the listeners exactly what I do and how I do it. However, my direct report is the CEO. So I have to have these conversations with him, and I have to show my worth while still being a team player. So I can't say, I need more money because I'm better than the guys that are also sitting at the table with us. It didn't work that way. It can't do it because I work so hard, and I feel like there's a big difference between effort and results. And when they align, you have to make that shit right. You have to. And for the
you're
guy
saying if he's a good person, he would say, "Hey, you're bringing in extra revenue, therefore I'm gonna give you some of it."
You know how I know homeboy deserve more money? Because white boy jumped out the pic. Like he's even in the picture now. He wasn't before. That's how I know.
You?
Who?
What does that mean to you? What does that tell you?
The fact that the white guy jumped out, that he wants some of this. He wants some of this light, baby. He wants to no, this mine. It's working out so well. He don't want people to even don't give all the credit to this whole ass guy. He brushed his teeth today. Now he wants some of the light too. He wants some of the recognition as well. It's that profitable. It's that successful that he don't want this old man to get all the glory. And because of that, you need to pay him.
Okay. I mean, he could have been paid extra for all we know.
He could have been. He could have got a nice little baby mama Benz.
So, I mean, what happened though? So, old boy was in
the internet found out. That's all that happened. The white guy didn't do nothing wrong. Oh, besides the trademark shit.
So he started trademarking it.
He trademarked the word tenderism, but a lawyer had already did it. Somebody, even bigger shark, capitalized on it.
So the white guy didn't even.
He tried to, but he was too slow. He
tried. So does the trademark have anything to do with Walter then, or is a third party totally removed from Walter too?
Supposedly the third party attempted to give Walter, the old man, back his work, And I personally believe he did not accept it out of respect for the white man. And I call him a white man simply because I don't know his name. And I feel like the internet getting a hold of this is why it's a story. And I just wanted to discuss just like business practices. That's all. I more so wanted to see what you thought of it.
Yeah. Again, if it's me, yes, bro. Because I want to do, bro. I think women are brilliant at certain things. I think women are brilliant when it comes to self-care and like feeling their emotions, being honest about them. Like, this happened, this is how I feel about it.
Bro, don't say that. Don't say certain things. Women are brilliant, period.
Okay. At certain things. I think
no, it's just period.
At certain things. Sure. I'm gonna let you have your opinion.
I just think, again, I feel like when you start talking like this, you gotta try harder, bro. Like I
don't want to try hard. I don't want to try hard.
You need to be around more women. I think a lot of people put themselves around shitty people or shitty whatever, and either you not getting what you want out of them, but you ignore that she was shitty in the first place, and now you want to bitch them on about it. You know there are niggas that fuck niggas. You know that, right?
I do believe that.
And if you ever have a problem with hear he, you can go fuck niggas. Whoever needs to hear this,
here's what I'm
saying about women.
This is hilarious.
You can go fuck niggas.
I love women. I love women. I love humans. Okay, I especially love women at the same time. And here's the thing, bro. I've met some brilliant women, but nigga, that's far and few in between. Few and far in between. I've met brilliant women, right? You got me off my motherfucking point.
I'm being an asshole.
Oh. And so one of the things that I think women are brilliant at is doing the least and getting the most. Like, to me, that's part of our nature. And that, so you're like, I don't want to try harder. And so I'm agreeing with you. If I'm this white guy and this nigga's making all this money, bro, keep going. I'd rather pay you for your effort.
I feel like the white man's biggest mistake, and I want to advocate for what's my guy name? Wilson?
Walter?
Walter. I want to advocate for Walter the best I can. The white man's fatal flaw was stepping the fuck up. You're supposed to shut the fuck up and milk this shit. You know, all these, again, music head shit. You know, all these executives that we know by name, but you don't know what the fuck they look like. They just figureheads. They just in the back collecting. What's my guy name? UMG guy.
I don't know.
I'm not supposed to know. Doesn't matter what his name is. Doesn't matter what his name is. I can't think of his face. I've heard his name in a million rap songs. I have no idea what this man looks like. He knock on my door right now, and I wouldn't go, oh, like I wouldn't even know to start rapping to this nigga. I wouldn't even. I have no idea. But
I wouldn't even understand the opportunity in front of me, right?
Yes, I would have no clue. And I say all that to say, like, I can be objective. I feel like the white he should have shut the fuck up. Why you want to come out and say this? No.
You know what's interesting, bro? I listened to this podcast. This is way before Gil's Arena. Love Gil's Arena. I listened to Gilbert Arenas speak on someone else's podcast like 3-4 years ago, and he was talking about
he's smart.
Yes,
he a nigga, but he's smart.
He was talking about how I guess his last contract he got before he left the league was like 120 million or something like that, and he started while he was injured, and so everyone's looking at him like, nigga, you didn't deserve that money, you didn't earn that money, you know what I'm saying? Like you got lucky or you got or whatever, right? And he said, well, y'all don't understand my relationship with the owner of the team.
Yes.
He said, bro, we would go out places. We would go to parties or we would just be walking around and, you know what I'm saying? We're walking places and people know me. I have social currency. People know my name, my face, my likeness, and they don't even realize I'm with the owner of the team. And he's like, nigga, don't nobody. He was like, bro, it eats it. He's like, bro, I love you, but it eats in me. Don't nobody, nigga, I got way more money than you. I own don't nobody know me. Right. And he was like, bro, like that right there, like me being able to go to a room and say, hey, bro, my name is, you know me, but you got to meet this guy. There's value in that. Right. So I'm agreeing with you that he probably should have sat the fuck back. But I think what he wanted was social currency, which is basically what you just said. I think he wanted to be.
And guess what?
I want some attention too.
Hey, guess what? It costs, nigga. It cost.
You're saying it costs because now people are saying, hey, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he trying to move in? And all like, it costs criticism.
Hey, not only that, now many people like me who thought this would be a destination to go to one day, or maybe a little like, maybe not so much no more. Maybe a part of the thrill and experience was to have that interaction with Unc, or be a part of that, or just to experience whatever the fuck they thought would belong to Unc. And now it doesn't anymore.
So they had a fantasy in their mind, and now the fantasy's been kind of shattered.
Yeah.
Like, got it.
Or, you know, the purpose has changed. Because hell, even me being Mr. like support black business, you never know what people's motives or intention are. But I know he put a wrench in it. He changed, even if it's a little bit. He paid the cost of getting that social currency.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure numbers are down from this month to last month. I have no idea, but I wouldn't be surprised.
So, I mean, this was posted 4 days ago.
I feel if people are less supportive than they were a couple weeks ago, that was the cost of white man's social currency.
So you think he should have sat back, paid that man more money, and just kept rocking and rolling instead of trying to get some attention?
I would have been trying to find, hey, nigga, you got a brother? Hey, Walter, you got a brother? Because we can make this a family business.
So do you think what adjectives would you use to describe the white guy?
Opportunistic, American.
Well, I mean, we all want, I don't think we all want the spotlight, but we all want to be significant.
That is America, bro.
Yes,
that's America as fuck.
Or
look at our president. It's not because we think that he can build us up. It's just like he's gonna make us, man. One day we all see ourselves as that hope and dream version, like a couple notches up. Like, no, I won't always be poor, or I'm gonna vote like this because one day I'm gonna fit these shoes, and we end up fucking ourselves over. But whatever, enough of that. Yeah, I do feel like a sucker when we get up here and we talk about all these, I'm not gonna say frivolous shit, but it's like some real shit going on in the world, and we just get on here and smile and talk about shit that help us get through the day. There's some real shit going on in the world.
I don't think it's a good thing. It just is what it is. I only got so many fucks to give in any given day, moment, week. So I'm disconnected. I don't know what's going on with the world until we do this.
I feel like
none of this shit got to do with me.
No, what we talking about is like very lighthearted, and we can joke with it, and we can try to find a silver lining and the man way to view it. But I'm just talking about America as a state.
Got it.
Like it's bad.
Got it.
It's bad.
Yeah, bro.
And the thing is like I won't even go into it because it's just like it's helplessness. At least in these conversations, we can find some kind of silver lining. And this other shit, bro, it's helplessness, bro. What's next, bro? I don't want to talk about it, bro.
That's hilarious.
All right, next. What's happening in Minnesota is outrageous, bro.
Man, I've never seen shit like this in my life.
Outrageous, bro. And like, I'm a black man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a black man. They shoot white people in the fucking face, bro.
Oh my god!
The whites,
you know what's crazy to me, bro? You know what's crazy to me? You know what's crazy to me? And maybe this makes me a bad person. I'm just telling you the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that. I was like, nigga, if you don't look at all this white on white violence
like
going on in these streets.
But even like I said, they shot him in the face. They would have tied a fucking me to the back of a horse and
That's not funny. Not funny. But you see
that nigga in the face, bro.
The term white on white crime ain't even being used right now.
Bro, my remains to be all over the goddamn Minneapolis metropolitan. They would
bro, my way of like I've never watched the news. Like I've never been a news watcher. Mm-hmm. Even when I was young, I was like, who the fuck decides what's important enough to be on the news? Because this shit is boring to me, right? And if I was gonna watch the news, I would watch the Daily Show. Right, with Jon Stewart, and so I watch South Park too, and you know they're covering what's going on. Of course, boom. So I never know I just see the exaggerated shit on South Park and I laugh. I never stop and say, okay, what percent? Because it's exaggerated. I never stop and say what percentage of this shit is real. And then this morning, I see they're doing 6-minute interviews in order to join ISIS. They're giving $50,000 cash bonuses. I'm like, nigga, this is real. Like,
hey, don't that fuck with you? Like, you can easily see how somebody like humanity becomes like, damn, we got bills to feed, we got shit to do. I got dreams that I want to accomplish. Give me a knife, give me my 50 grand, and I got a gun. And 9 times out of 10, I don't fuck with these niggas anyway. Like, I'm the big American dream and hope, and I want to support, you go lay some niggas down and get paid for it,
bro.
You put one up for the cause,
bro. Nigga, I think you're right. I think humanity is the issue. I think that we're so disconnected. We don't see people as our family. But I mean, also divisiveness is what America's built upon, nigga.
Yes, bro. It's built off fear,
yes,
fear,
and division. Yes, yes. So it's like, bro, I'm not shocked. I saw this thing that said it was like this chart they had, and it was like all the laws that were like the people want, like people are saying these are the laws we want passed, versus the laws that actually got passed, versus the laws that were passed due to money. The laws that get passed are the ones that are passed due to
money.
It ain't what the people want. So this, bro, that's the clearest way to say this country is built based on money. Like that's the
100%.
Our government, our pharmaceutical industry, it's all about money. Yeah. So, and at the same time, it's corruption everywhere. It's corruption everywhere. So to me, it's like it don't even make sense to complain about what's going on. That's the problem
with the capitalistic government, bro. It's designed to work this way. My boy was telling me, I was trying to be healthy and I ordered some sea moss. I ordered the sea moss from Amazon, right? Right? He's like, why the fuck would you get sea moss?
You gonna eat it? What are you gonna do with it?
Sea moss? Yeah.
Okay. I know it's a thing. I don't know what it do.
I was taking it like a multivitamin. Long story short, Amazon wasn't sending the sea moss. It's something. It's a live organism, so it needs to be refrigerated in order to maintain its its functionality, its health. They wouldn't. I got my first package. It was wrapped up. It had the little ice package in there, kind of like that steak you sent me a long time ago. Remember you sent me the steak?
Yeah.
It came with the freezer thing, so I was like, shit, my shit good. The second time I ordered it, third time, that shit wasn't coming like that. They was putting the sea moss at the door, nigga. So however it was transported, that's why I received it. It was recalled. Long story short, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. And he went on his whole diatribe like, bro, they give you this to kill you. Like, bro, they're not trying to kill us. Because if they kill us, we can't be a part of the system and push the machine. He's like, nah. I'm like, bro, it's not about what them. The only objective for them to make. They don't want your identity. They're not trying to kill you. They want you alive so you can keep feeding the machine. They want your money. They're trying to sell you shit. That's all it's about. It's about capitalism. All right, I'm done. So don't think all you wokey woke niggas think the man. No, it's not the man. It's a group of rich motherfuckers who know how to move and shake to make more money.
Yeah.
It's no conspiracy, bro. You can Google who the richest people in the world are. You can Google what the fuck they own and what they do with their money. It ain't that deep. It ain't no evil cabal of motherfuckers. It's just niggas who know how to move and shake and make some bread, bro. That's how the world spins.
And that's America. And although I'm a fan of capitalism, bro, I'm also able to say when shit goes too far. You know what I'm saying?
I think that we're just at a point of like the third leg or the final leg of the capitalism. Like all the conversations that were had or that are had to put people in power were had 100 years ago, 200 years ago. If you're going to position yourself to be the new Elon or the new Jeff Bezos, you need to create something as essential to people as water.
Yes.
And Jeff has done that with Amazon. Jeff been getting my money on time for at least 12 years. I've had Amazon Prime. Rain, sleet, or snow. Whether I started using that shit or not, I always get it. So, anywho, let's move on. They fucking shoot us.
Next. Oh my God. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not in these streets.
In Minneapolis. I know they do to your ass.
Let's Ryan Davis, ladies and gentlemen.
My daughter went from I love my dad to let me see what I can get out of here. And when she started looking at me as access to like material things,
you were an ATM. Now all of a sudden you weren't dad, you were an ATM.
Broke me. Because it was like I only want to be around him if I can get something out of him.
So let me ask you this: Did you sit down and have a conversation? How did you come to the realization that it was, yes, this is my child, but my child only wants to be around me because of what the access that she has to things, perfume, jewelry, clothes, makeup, whatever the case may be?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because it's like It's heartbreaking because it's like my daughter saved my life. I'm not a very motivated person. And when we went and got that ultrasound and they said it's a girl, I knew I couldn't be a mediocre man anymore because it would affect how she viewed men in general.
And then she'd have been okay with that.
And she would be okay with a mediocre man. And I worked harder than I ever worked in my life because of her. Like, she's my reason. And then for my reason, and she was a daddy's girl, big time. Oh, big time.
That's my oldest.
Yeah, she my oldest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to watch that daddy's girl go from, I just want to be around him, I just want to touch him, I just want to sleep on him, be cuddled up to him, to, hey, if he ain't buying me nothing, I really ain't trying to go. Like, I lost her. And it takes a long time to get them back. And so for me, that was the one thing about this whole custody agreement that was like so important for me. It was like, while we're going through what it is, and then me and their mother was talking, and she was like, "Dang, it's like you're trying to get so much time." I'm like, yeah, because that's all that matters now.
Because once it's gone,
it's gone. It's like, you had so much of the first half. Just let me get more on the back end.
All right, man. So, what are your thoughts?
I really commend him for sharing that. Even I watched the majority of the interview as a whole, and he was very steadfast on being as candid as he possibly could. Him sharing that, how old is your daughter?
1.
All right, so I have a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So I've been in exactly where he is before. I've been the dad that's always at work and necessarily couldn't give his time, but all I can offer, I can throw some money at a problem like you never seen. And when your relationship,
I'm sorry, it was the way it was the like you'd never seen part. I didn't see that part coming.
It's like, bro, that's if you need some money thrown at a problem, I was your guy. And it doesn't take long for not only your significant other to pick that up, the people around you, even a child can identify that's how you handle shit. And remember last week when we were talking about making sure you know what's in your toolbox, I felt like Corey only had the fake intimidation in his toolbox, and when it didn't work, he was all out of, he didn't have anything to resort to. When you put yourself in a position, and we kind of talked about this before we got on today, which I hate doing because you kind of know where I'm going. But as a man, it's okay to be utilized, never used. But when you only have X amount to contribute, I only go to my dentist when I'm having issues with my teeth.
That's all they can do.
If you put yourself in a position to not only your significant other, but your children see dad is only the one that is available to give me shit, to X stuff off my Christmas list. If that's the only gift that you're able to provide for them, that's when your phone will ring. If you're leading with money in any of your relationships, that's when your phone gonna ring. You don't lose a woman based off of the spark being gone or things changing in a relationship. You led with a certain thing. You let her feel comfortable with you being accessible through this certain thing. So now she's only calling you. Yes, it's transactional now because that's all you led with. That was your value. You set that expectation for her. And it's very funny that this child that he's referring to had picked that up, and now that's the gist of their relationship. He's trying to fix it. And a lot of men will have a chip on their shoulder, animosity towards a woman, when in fact you set the rules. And now she's just playing a game that you set. I applaud Ryan for identifying the juxtaposition in their relationship and him trying to remedy it with time. I want, in this custody agreement, I want to build a rapport back with my daughter. I'm trying to restore what once was that I destroyed. He's not blaming that girl, and I feel like the backlash he was getting on the internet because they were trying to insinuate.
What was the backlash? I didn't see it. What were they saying?
He's trying to insinuate that his daughter's some kind of gold digger.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think you even told me that the original clip or whatever was taken down because motherfuckers really had a problem with him sharing that. And that was him being as vulnerable as a man. I feel like that position that that's a father's position. That is a man's position. They feel like, damn, my only value is what I'm able to provide, what I'm able to give. You don't care how I'm doing. You don't care how I feel. And I feel like a lot of men that have something, I'm not gonna say status, but the cliche, the provider. A lot of providers have been in his position, and I applaud him. Even though Shannon, I don't think we got to it in the clip or this version of the clip, Shannon was justifying it. Shannon was saying, well, she don't know that you work and you away because you have to go make the money. She got the preschool and she got all these things that Shannon was trying to justify Ryan, saying that's what come with being the man, sacrifice and it's time. And Ryan saying like, no, I won't take a job now if it puts me too far away from my kids or puts me like I just applauded him for having an approach that I've never seen that the provider, because a lot of times our ego won't allow us to. Our ego's gonna say, bitch, I pay for all of this. I do X, Y, and Z, fall in line. Whether it's your kid or not. It's like, who else gonna do it? Y'all live in this absorbent lifestyle. Look at the tags on your back, the food that's in your fridge, the restaurants we eat at, the cars we drive. Your ego gonna tell you you're doing good enough. But if you're smart enough to navigate real relationships, and it's again that ironic that his daughters treat him like that. I'm pretty sure a woman is going to treat him like that. And I want the message to be to us men to identify what tools do I have in my toolbox, and what are the tools that people come to me for. I don't want to be my phone shouldn't ring when it's only money related, but it does. Is that them or is that me?
So you're saying if you start the relationship with a woman, any woman, whether it's your daughter, your wife, whoever, and you're like, hey, I'm here to provide, especially financially. If you need anything, call me. If you started on those terms,
yes,
don't be shocked and don't blame the woman if it continues upon those terms.
This is some live by the sword, die by the sword. If your only tool, if your only contribution is financial, then so be it, sir. You set the rules. Take the time out, develop relationships, have those bullshit conversations that we don't want to have. They're small, they're bullshit.
Okay. So I see this totally differently. His words, he's like, I knew I couldn't be a mediocre man anymore. Meaning he believes himself to be a mediocre man. He said, I'm not a motivated guy. She saved my life. Ryan Davis, and I by the way, I've met him in person, like in passing. We had like a few words before at the Addison Improv. Respect his comedy, and I love how transparent the dude is, right? So I love and respect him. All that aside, he sounds like a nigga who does not like himself, who does not value himself, and who does not think highly of himself.
I feel like all of this was past tense. He's talking about when she saved my life. She gave me motivation. She gave me purpose. It was like, oh shit,
so he didn't like himself in the past tense. I'm telling you, he still doesn't like himself in the current as well.
Okay.
Because remember what you said to me? You were like, if a woman tells me her biggest joy or her biggest pride or whatever was her child, it's like, bitch, you ain't did nothing else with your life. I'm kind of saying that same thing here.
Damn, I remember saying that shit, and that wasn't recent.
Yeah, that was years ago.
I feel like, that's some real shit. I do feel like a lot of women, and I feel like it's this subculture of like, we're not a part of it because we're not women, but the easiest thing you can do is spread your legs, have a baby. But now you have like this inherent support system. It's this tribe that women are going to band together. It's like, oh, you did it, I did it too, and now it's us. There's a community in that, and I think that community of having going through womanhood allows a lot of shit to transpire. You're saying same thing. What you fucking do? You had a kid.
Well, no. I'm not necessarily saying that. What I'm saying is, and again, I'm also not the best. I would contest you are a better father than me. Okay, because you've had more kids longer, and you have all girls. So I'm doing the best I can. I'm not tooting my horn in this one. But what I'm saying is, like, I've never been mediocre. Like, my ego is such that, like, nigga, if I ever see myself in a situation and I'm in the middle and I'm blending, oh no, I can't do that.
Yeah,
that's not okay for me. It has nothing to do. Like, I had a child. My child did not save my life. Like these comments. I don't want to be judgmental. They sound crazy to me, right? He just seems like a nigga who does not like himself, who does not think highly of himself. And I want to say I heard him in another clip a long time ago say something like he used to just kind of like bum off women. Like, he would get with a woman so she could do this and he wouldn't have, like, that's never been me.
Yeah.
That's like that whole outlook on life has never been me. And so I'm also agreeing with you. If you set it up transactionally, that's just what it is.
Hey, I've bumped off women. I do want the record to show that
listen, here's the other thing.
Off women. Me,
I believe a motherfucker should be bringing value. She should be doing something. Call it bumming. I don't give a fuck, right? And I'll add that, like, so many men live, they almost like they don't like who they are, or they don't know who they are, and then they take these labels: protector, provider, and like this is the mask. But it's like, nigga, who were you before you were a protector? Who were you before you were a provider? Like, that's not who you are, nigga. That's a label. That's a label. So who are you before and underneath all that? It's almost like if I meet someone and I'm like, well, who are you? Well, I'm a teacher. I'm a leader of the youth. Yeah. I get that. That's all egocentric. Who the fuck are you besides that? What do you love? What do you hate? What is inherent to who you are outside of what a label that you fucking give yourself?
I feel like, as much as I agree with you, all of that is time sensitive and relative, because those labels that you have to add on come with time in adulthood. Those are new characteristics and things that help you navigate through life. What you're saying, as far as like if you ask me that shit, it's like, damn, I'm not a protector, I'm not a provider. What am I? Then I start asking about my inner child. Like, then I have to dig that deep. But that's not who I am anymore. Of course, I truly believe, like, my happiness or my peace or whatever is in the best version of me is nurturing that inner child, but I'm not that child no more. So I don't even want to. There's only so much pride, and there's only so far that little man can get me, because after all, he's still a child. And so it's like, me personally, the way I think a lot of my love for women comes from them being that battery in my back that got me to the next level. Yes, it may have been looking at the ultrasound for Ryan that gave him that fuel and that battery, and so be it. And I talk to you about all the time about, as far as like me bumming off women. And we don't talk about that, but I always tell you, like, bro, I don't view her like the rest of these women, because she saw my ascension. She's partly responsible for my ascension. So there's a level of love that nobody else is going to get. There's an amount of shit that I'm just going to take because I feel partially indebted to her. So it's like, I don't care what the catalyst is. If you didn't have a motivation before, whatever got you to the mountaintop got you there. If it was all just heart and soul and pride in yourself, then so be it. Maybe you stronger than me in that regard. I needed a little woman's touch to push me over.
Yeah,
but we still at the same mountaintop.
Well, it's okay.
And I don't think you're talking about less of you for it.
For sure, and neither do I. I'm not saying I think. What I'm saying is, there's a difference between a label and a fact, right? And I'm saying protector is a label. You're not a protector. That might be something that you do.
Yeah.
You're not a provider. That might be something that you do, but niggas make that their identity. And I'm saying that is not your identity. That is one of the things. Because then if you say, well, if everyone
can I get words that would describe an identity? We don't necessarily have to be you, but help me and help the guys watching this, because those two things are so interwoven that it's hard to separate the two. I think when in years past, when let's say my house wasn't so stable, you know, and it is an identity thing to where it's like I'm here, she's there, and it's like the part of the pain is like, yes, she's gone, but the biggest part of it that I'm struggling with is what the fuck am I? Where is my identity? Everything that I thought I was, isn't
meaning you fucking lost yourself in that woman. You never took not you, but a man who is in that situation never took the time to fully understand himself and his own value and like himself. He was just so, put it this way. Imagine this is so, I know young black men can get this. Let's say there's two guys, guy A, guy B, they're both in high school, right? And there's a girl, and the girl, you know what I'm saying? She's pretty, she's popular, she's all that, right? And guy A and guy B both want her, like her, whatever, right? Guy A finds out, bro, she likes guys who wear J's. Guy A is like, shit, I want her to like me, so I'm gonna get the J. I don't even like the J's like that, but I'm gonna go get them because I know she likes them and I want her to like me. Guy B says, I like those J's and I would like the way those look on me and I like how I feel, so I'm gonna get them for that reason. And so there's a certain energy that guy B has when he's in them. Like it's like putting your best outfit on for the first day of school.
Yeah,
man. You're doing it for you so that you feel good. So I'm saying the action was the same, but the motivation was different, and the motive matters. Right?
No. The motivation was the same. The motive was a little bit different. I think that's the difference of opinion that we're having. I don't give a fuck what the motivation was. If I'm at if the goal is the mountaintop, if the goal is to be the best version of yourself, I don't give a fuck who it is or what it is.
But the goal was different. One goal was I want to get her to like me. The other goal was I want to feel good about myself. I want to do something that puts me feeling the best that I can possibly feel about myself. The goal was not the same. The action, the behavior was the same.
Is getting this girl what we want to accomplish?
You're saying is the overall goal getting the girl?
Because it doesn't matter, because that's what people need to understand. Well, I feel as if people need to understand there are certain sacrifices that come in with getting to where you want to be. Sometimes you have to be. There are going to be things that you're not going to waver about, and as a man, you should have plenty of those things that are you don't move. Fuck those shoes. I don't like those shoes. But if for a second you think I don't have none of them shoes, and I want this girl, and I'm gonna do something about it, then you do something about it. It doesn't matter if that's not your style or your taste. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and go, am I willing to make a concession?
So for me, that is one of my rules. I don't believe in doing things for a woman. I don't believe in it. I believe at that point I'm changing who I am.
I just
for her.
You ain't found the right woman, and I won't say that shit because you married and shit. But it's like there are things I will do for a woman. Absolutely.
Sure. Here's the thing: I've done that shit before, and where it led me, I didn't like being there, and I can't go back and say, "Oh, it's her fault." No, nigga, you chose to do that. I chose to change myself.
And that's the thing. I don't feel like that's an indictment on women. That's an indictment on you. Whatever you did, you made too much of a concession. And so instead of saying, I'm not going to make a concession for women, you need to make sure that you measure twice and cut once going forward, so you don't put yourself in a position again.
For sure.
And you can't throw out the baby with the bathwater. And that's what it sounds like you're doing.
Okay, what is throwing out the baby with the bathwater? What does that translate to?
It means like the bathwater is bad, so you throw it out, but you got to remove the baby. Like take the good from it before you get rid of the bad. So there was a lesson to be learned, and instead of blowing it all up, which it sounds like you did when you say, I don't do nothing for a woman, that shouldn't be something that's written in stone. You have a daughter in another room. Don't write that shit like that in stone. You know what I'm saying? Why is that tattooed? That should not be tattooed.
I disagree. Listen. Put it this way. I only do that which I genuinely want to do. Period. If I want to do it, I will. If she wants me to do it, I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it.
It's not happening.
That's what I'm saying. So
I agree with you.
Okay. So we saying the same thing then.
But it don't sound that way. And when the way you saying it and the way it's being communicated, it's off like, I don't move off these hoes. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. That's not necessarily true. You have to add that nuance and that context, because a lot of people would you tell me this all the time. You'll follow somebody, you like a little bit of they do, and you adopt a lot of it. You got to be sensitive with these shit, because somebody may hear you and go, shit, it's right that you just ordered me from goddamn 7-8 years ago.
But here's the thing, though. I told you, like I said earlier, I play with fire. I'm extreme about certain shit. It's like when I know that certain shit works for me, I take it to the extreme. So this is just me. I got a video coming out later. I don't think it matters what a woman wants. I don't think it matters at all. I think I give zero now, unless I'm trying to manipulate you or motivate you or influence you, whichever words you want to use to get you to do something that benefits me. Okay. Outside of that, like if I'm just meeting a woman or I'm in a relationship with a woman long term, it does not matter what she wants. It matters what I want. And then it matters if you care to come join the team and help me get what I want. But the moment I start, put it this way, there's a power dynamic that exists in every relationship, right? And so either I'm calling the last shot, or I'm taking the last shot, or you taking the last shot. But it ain't. Someone gets the last say. And so if I'm changing who I am for you, that means you're leading. And I
feel like, you get to a part that we 100% agree on. I'm going to lead. Yes. Everything you said up until then, I'm like, it's coming off like, I don't care what a woman wants. Yes, you do. I'm going to lead. That's all I feel like that's important.
What I'm saying is, no, it's not.
Does it sound good?
I'm saying it doesn't. No, I'm not saying I don't care. That's not what I'm saying. I said it doesn't matter.
Okay.
In the ultimate grand scheme of things, it don't matter, because she won 100,000 things. You're not getting 100,000 things. You might get 2. I'm saying,
I agree.
If you were to totally just disregard what a woman wants, and let me also make a distinction. When I say what they want, I'm taking out their needs. I'm not. There's needs that they have, and then there's their wants is the shit that comes out their mouth that they request of you. I'm saying that shit don't matter.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And if I've seen so many men in this coaching space, bro, where like all they do is they try to give and be what she wants and give what and they're depleted at the end of the day. And it's like,
because they leading with the wrong shit.
Well. I mean, that's your perspective on it. My perspective is, but who are you and what do you want? Like if all you focus on was who are you, what do you want, and you build that, you radiate that, now she wants you. And because she wants you, it don't matter what she wants.
I think a lot of men, we have this ideal of like, hey, once I get to X status or X dollar amount, the world's going to unravel. And I'm not going to have basic problems like understanding human interactions and building a relationship and having rapport and knowing how to fucking listen. The little signals she give you and the little hints to where you so self-indulged and worried about what I have accomplished, and you think because of you set yourself apart from the pack that she's not going to be a human anymore, or she's not going to have basic needs and understanding. I feel like you can just get to know a person at their fundamental level. You'll learn so much more about you'll pick and choose your shots a lot better. And so, yes, I feel like a lot of the problems that you're describing men have is from only skipping steps. It's like, just because, you big dick in this area here, don't put you big dick here. You're not big dick in every room you walk in. You got to know, especially with a woman. A woman can sense that shit. If you want to be big dog and leader with her, but you the runt of your own friend group, get the fuck out of here. You want to run your household like you goddamn.
I hear you. I think we're imagining two different men, and I also think we gotta level set this conversation, bro. You're not ordinary or average when it comes to your results with women.
You always say that like I'm just some silver spoon ass nigga. Like when it comes to women.
No. I'm not saying silver spoon. I'm saying your skills are advanced.
Maybe
like highly advanced.
It's only through trial and tribulation.
Yes, and what I'm saying is these niggas have only had 1 or 2 women who really fucking like them their entire lifetime.
You know what my skill set, and you know this, you've heard me say this before. I had to get women, I had to try to pursue women through a McDonald's drive-thru.
Yes, and that is why you are who you've become today. These niggas have never been through that, bro. They've got one woman who, bro, because you're saying ego, and I got a big ass ego, so sure, these niggas are not like that. These niggas are in pathetic situations by the time I come across them. Like these niggas are, bro. I shit you not. There's one guy I talked to. He's married. His wife was cooking dinner for him and the kids, going and leaving and spending the night at her boyfriend's house. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? He was like, bro, I'm trying to get in the gym. I'm trying to get her to want me again. And it's just like, no, fuck, what do you want? Do you really want a bitch? So
Okay. I think you're speaking when you have these conversations and when you're talking, it's like you're speaking to particular clients in mind. That's what's on your conscience. I'm thinking of the regular, everyday, what I would tell my little brother, you're very extreme. But it's because of your experiences. I don't know niggas like that.
Well, what I'm saying is, okay, great. So we're on the same page, and you're saying regular. I'm saying you're so far advanced that what you think is regular might be a 6 or 7. No, the regular is way down here, my nigga. Regular is mediocre.
I feel like there's extremes. I feel like just like when you send me, I don't know, was this our last one? We got some more.
No, this is the last one.
Okay, you sent me some videos recently of some niggas that were just like some niggas make me gag. I feel like they're one extreme.
Yeah, you talking about the Andrew Tate shit.
No, not even the Andrew Tate. I'm talking about what's the nigga that we may have to jump? What's the one guy you don't like?
Oh, Derek Jackson.
Yeah, Derek Jackson. I'm not gonna let Derek Jackson get his hands on you, bro.
Yeah, man,
I'm not gonna let that happen,
bro. After this, we haven't had a separate conversation. I had too much time. We're at the house. I'm sitting here looking at shit and scrolling, where I felt myself visibly, like viscerally getting angry. I was like, bro, I gotta calm down. I gotta get off.
But I feel like he's one extreme of like these fake ass, like just saying all the shit women want to hear. But then I feel like there's another extreme where these niggas just want to be hard on these hoes, and they speak about the women as a whole based on the worst version of women.
Yep. And those are probably the men who don't have relationships with women in real life. Those are the internet niggas. Right.
But there's someone in the middle. And I feel like that's why I dwell. That's why you can hear me say women make the worst possible decisions. And I'm still the number one defense at the same time. Like I'm both.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like that's too far. That ain't cool. Watch how you say that, because you don't really mean that. And so I'm always.
I got you. So my mindset is this, bro. It's not. My mindset is I am a king with a castle in the kingdom. You are in the kingdom, meaning we have a relationship. I know you. You can call me. I can call you, right? And outside the kingdom is the wilderness. I don't know these niggas. These niggas don't know me. And you're not finna just come to my castle gate or my kingdom gate knocking, talking about, hey, you should let me in. Bitch, who are you? Like, I fuck with women. I love people, but you have to do something to get in my network. You have to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and by getting access to and this is why I asked you that question earlier, do you believe that you are what's best for her? Because the closer you get to me, more proximity, the better your life is gonna be. Because I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna teach you good. I'm gonna see you doing some shit that's not productive.
Come on, I'm gonna let
you. So what I'm saying is, I value me, and proximity to me is valuable because I'm a good nigga. Your life is gonna get better, and I'm not gonna ask you for anything in return. This is just what I do, and you're the same way.
And what I'm saying is, if you let this bitch in the kingdom, and you give her access and proximity to her, then she is then all the ways that you treat her as if she was a bitch outside the kingdom must stop. You can't say you're not worth this small conversation. Like, she's in the kingdom now.
Okay, so check this out.
You put her there.
Check it out. You're right.
When you got bitches in the kingdom that don't need to be in the kingdom, that's on you. Get this bitch out the kingdom. Because stop treating her like these hoes outside the kingdom.
So check it out. Now,
don't put her through that. Put her out.
Listen. So now we got one extreme, how we treat the bitches outside the kingdom, right? And bro, I fuck with you. I appreciate you for jumping into my analogy so we can have the conversation the same way. Now,
I got a sword, nigga.
Say what?
I got a sword.
Okay.
Like, I'm in the world with you.
So
in the kingdom.
Now, what's the other extreme of that? And we see this all the time. Or at least I see this in TV shows. The other extreme is she's in the castle, meaning I lay my head next to her every night, and she's running the show in the goddamn castle. She like, hey, that nigga over there disrespected us. Go send the army. All right, baby. No. no, bitch, we're not. I'm also not letting you create chaos. I'm a make. And here's the other thing: no one gets unfiltered access to the kingdom. You're here today. You commit treason, bitch, you out the door tomorrow, right? So it's kind of like in my mind, you might, you know what? It's okay. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Like my goal used to be, bro, I want a woman that I love and she's my everything, and I just give her the world. And I've done that several times. That shit don't end well for me. So now it's like, you know what? I want a woman who I know, who I love, who I get the emotionally, I get the inclination to give her the world, but my rational mind says, bro, that ruins her, bro, that spoils her. So keep her highly attracted, give her just enough, make her add value while she's in the kingdom. Let her decide if she wants to be in the kingdom. Because if she does not, no problem. And don't just kick her out. Send her off. Send her with a convoy. Hey, if you want to go from this kingdom to that, no problem. But here are the rules in this kingdom. Here are the regulations in the kingdom. Here's what the benefits are. Here's what you got to do to keep up with it all. And as the kingdom gets bigger and more expansive, I'm going to become more difficult to deal with because you've got to tailor yourself even more and more and more. And I might go through periods where my ego fucked up. I might go through periods where I'm stressed. I might go through all, but you know my heart, right? Yeah. So help a nigga through these periods. You know what I'm saying? And there might be other bitches who want to come to the kingdom. And I'm gonna need you to help me make sure that they're here with good intentions and they had to bring so much gold coins, right? So, but like we're going, so I'm a king with a vision, and this is the main point I was trying to get at with Ryan Davis, is he does not seem like a nigga who values himself or proximity to him. And so he's like you said, he's only got his gold coin. All I can do is throw money at it, right? Because if I don't feel good about me, I think this is why strip clubs make so much money. It's a lot of sad niggas who don't like themselves, who don't feel good about themselves. But biologically speaking, when you get around a smiling woman with big tits and she's being flirtatious with, you start to feel good. So now she can evoke these feelings in you that you don't know how to be evoking yourself because you don't like you. Right? Same thing with your daughter. You might hate yourself. You might be on the verge of suicide, but you're like, I can't do it because she need me. Meaning you don't feel like you are worth living for, but your daughter is. So the issue is not she wants only the money because that's only what you get. I think that's a symptom. The real issue is you don't value you. You don't like yourself. You don't feel good when you sit in the room by yourself with your own thoughts. And so now you need drugs to numb your thoughts, or you need another person, whether it's a male friend or a female companion, to make you feel good in your own space because you can't bring those good feelings out of yourself. That's what I think the underlying issue is here.
I think there's so much truth to what you're saying. Like I agree with nearly everything you just said, and I'll end with this. In this kingdom, kingdom, you have pawns, you have rooks, you have bishops, you have knights. The queen is the most powerful piece on that chessboard, and it's not even close. However, when the king is took, the game is over. So it's up to you as the king to know and to have a very, very, and it all wraps around. I always put the onus because this how my brain works. It's all my fault. I always could have did something better. It's everything. If you're really the king, it don't fucking matter what anybody else does. It's you. Yes. And so you need to make sure you put the best queen around you as possible. And if you don't, that's on you. That ain't on her.
For sure. Okay. So let's talk about what does the best queen look like? Because there's this. This is what women do. They got these niggas in their head that don't exist.
Like there's a lot of I don't know if we can even go into it right now. I don't know if we can go into what the best queen looks like per se.
Okay.
However, I'm going every time I get to put the onus back on a man as opposed to bitching about the woman, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like have some discernment, choose the right woman. Like, and if she doesn't give you everything you need, don't try to make her something she not. Leave her where she's at.
Straight up. But leaving her where she's at when you don't like how you feel inside, you're basically saying, I'd rather be alone than deal with it. These niggas don't like being alone, bro. So
I'm saying get it right. When you put all your eggs in that basket, as far as like I don't know. I guess the plight would be the inability to get the right woman, or the disbelief that that's possible, and so they're selling
or not
and
even
trying
having
to.
the experience with enough women to know what the right woman looks like for you.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't know themselves. They don't know themselves.
Telling you, bro. I'm telling you, you think you're not advanced. I'm telling you, you're advanced. Bro, I've had other niggas call me like, bro, anytime you do any kind of live, let me know. I want to be, bro. Niggas want to do this. There's a reason you're here. You're not mediocre, and I'm telling you, you don't.
I don't believe I'm mediocre as well, but I know that my work came from here. It didn't come from. And don't get me wrong, heartbreak from these bitches and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But my strength don't rely on. The smartest thing I ever did was pick the right woman, bro. And yes, there were things that we both had to learn and grow to together. But in order for me to be the king and to have this kingdom, she gotta have autonomy to move all across this damn board.
How many times have you picked the wrong woman to fuck with? Not even just be in a relationship with. How many times have you engaged with a woman you shouldn't have been fucking engaging with? And whatever that answer is, you've had more of those than the average men have had women.
I was really trying to give you an answer, bro. Because it's even in that, it's even hard for me to say, like, damn, I shouldn't have been with that woman. Because all these relationships and all these motherfuckers, I've learned something from it.
You've made more failures, more mistakes than the average person has even had at attempts, is what I'm getting at. And you've learned, because it's one thing to make the mistake. Most of these niggas make the same mistake over and over.
I can't argue with that.
So that's what I'm saying. You've done, and you've been courageous enough to do it and still have an open heart to where, like, you're not hateful of women.
Because it ain't them, it's me. It's always me.
Yes.
No matter what,
it's me. And you've taken enough reps and you've had enough. That's what I'm saying. These niggas ain't did that, bro. They've been with one woman and have been to some degree largely miserable for a long time, and they've slapped these labels of protector, provide. I don't need to be happy, nigga. All I got to do is protect and provide.
Hey, what I would say in those women in general is, man, talk to your mom, talk to your sisters, have friendships with women that you're not trying to fuck. Have just regular dialogue with women, and have relationships with women that you don't want. Like, have a real platonic relationship with people. Listen to their problems. Listen to the shit they say about their man. Learn from the mistakes of others. It don't really be, to me, it ain't that deep, bro. I'm rooting for my niggas who that are lacking and they mackins, slipping on they pimping. But I think experience is always gonna be the best teacher, man. As much as coaching and advocacy you can give somebody, man, get out there and shake some hands, man. Get off the live. We appreciate y'all. I wish we had more comments this go round. But man, just go out there and fail, bro, and don't be afraid to fail and fail fast. Fail fast.
Yes, that's all I've done, and learn from it.
Yeah,
motherfucking learn from
it. Move on. Don't cry about it. It ain't her, bro. It's another girl, bro. I promise you out there. Don't give up. Don't go gay. But if you are, no, you don't have to bitch about these women. There are niggas that fuck niggas. Those are your choices. Oh my
god! Can we not do that? That's toxic. All right,
no, I'm just letting niggas know what the alternative is, because it's a group of niggas right now bitching about women, and they have other options. Like, no, I don't all that He-Man woman hater club shit. No, it's a nigga that'll love you back.
We do got some comments. My bad. My guy Spaces. What's going on, bro?
Hey, see, I think I could read sometimes. Then a name like Spaces came up.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have got that.
He changes himself to please her, then all of a sudden she doesn't want him. That's exactly what it is, nigga. That's the common thing. Spaces said she thinks she can walk all over him. Available women outnumber available men. I think that comment's for you. Yeah, bro. Like, we're saying the same thing. I think how we get there might be different sometimes, but I'm telling you, bro, who I was up until 2022, I think is when it was, where I had a short 1-2 year period where, like, I was engaging with like 20 different women, and my wife was aware. She met them. Some of them spent the night. I didn't have sex with all of them. But like, I failed a lot. I was like, bro, how the fuck do I keep coming to the same goddamn conclusion with each? It's me. At the end of the day, it comes back to me. I address me. I make me better. And it's like, okay, here are the guardrails and things that I put in place so that I can have the right queen for me. Yeah. Because the perfect queen, the right queen, you know what I'm saying, is going to be different for each man because what he needs is different. And yeah, 20. And I'm not bragging about that, nigga. It was painful. It was emotionally speaking, it was a lot. But I learned.
I don't have no time for that shit, man. I don't have no time.
Bro, I had nothing but time on my hands at that point.
Bro, you know how many lies you gotta tell 20 women, bro?
I wasn't lying.
You can't keep up with that shit, bro.
And
that's how I know. And that's how I know. And is being a transactional dad a problem? If that's your only tool, yes. Wait, is that the question that somebody was asking?
No. That was that's what I put up when I put Ryan Davis on the screen.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're both saying that he created that situation himself.
Yeah.
Did you even go to work? I
no,
he
couldn't
do a live.
You're broke. You're broke,
well,
bro.
Well, here's the thing. What was I spending? I was definitely spending money. We
Bro,
might need to do a live on this whole topic. We might need to do a live on this whole topic because when I say I'm entertaining dealing with 20 women at one time, not one time. It was a lot, bro. This was a 2-year
stressful
period.
Than a motherfucker,
nigga. I didn't know what I was doing,
and that's what it is. And now you don't want to talk about a bitch small talk. You entertaining 20 bitches. Like there's no room for those.
It was. Let me tell you. Can I tell you the lowest point of it? The lowest point when old girl broke up with me. I'll tell you the second lowest point because we'll do this next Sunday.
Yeah, we gotta get off. I gotta go raise my kids, nigga.
Bro, I was in the strip club one time, right? I was in that bitch way too long. I was in this bitch for like 5-6 hours. And I was like, bro, this is ridiculous. I don't need to fucking be in here.
You pulled the shift at the strip club,
nigga.
The bitches,
so check it out.
That work there aren't there that long.
So check it out, bro. So check this out. I'm with this one chick, and I don't know why. And like, I don't really do lap dances because to me that's teasing myself, right? And it's like, you're not gonna let me fuck, then don't be rubbing up on me, right? And again, at this point, I don't like myself. I don't like how I don't know this yet, but I don't like how I feel when I'm sitting alone in a room by myself, right? And so we start talking, and she tells me, what is she, nigga? The saddest thing, my heart dropped. I was like, you know what, bro? This is the thing that made me leave the club that night. Heart just dropped. She was like, yeah, I had a baby, and he died within 24 hours of being. I'm like, and I'm drunk, I'm high, I'm already sad. I'm like, bitch, let me just go home. I'm here trying to avoid my problems and my feelings, and now I'm taking on yours. Oh my God, bro.
We just
this is one of the 20 women, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't all sunshine, rainbows, threesome, sex. That some of that happened, but it wasn't all of that. It was many, and it was just like, bro, I'm never doing that again. I'm never going in this bitch again and talking to these bitches about their feelings and what they have going on, because I know what that's gonna do for me. I know where these bitches are living hard lives.
Yeah, bro. And I would never, and see, that's why this is where, as we talk, bro, I would never. Remember last week I was telling you I never kiss these hoes in the mouth? There's never gonna be
How else do you kiss them?
You don't. You treat these hoes outside the kingdom like they outside the kingdom. I'm not kissing these hoes in the mouth.
If you ever want to promote a woman,
telling me what you say?
Wait, but your lady was once outside the kingdom.
Yeah, at some point, and she didn't get kissed in the mouth until she was inside the kingdom. I'm not playing. I'm not just telling you this shit. These hoes would never get even close enough to tell me their feelings about the baby they lost in 24 hours.
Mm-hmm,
yeah, cool story, bro. But you can't even get to me to even feel comfortable to tell that story. So I feel like our game is just inversed. So it's like I'm very protective of what's in the kingdom, and I hold them so dearly because you're in the kingdom. The rest of these bitches, oh my gosh, nigga.
We're gonna have to save this one for next Sunday. That's gonna be a whole live. I like it, bro. We can just talk about the different rules that you have and the rules and how you came up with them, and I might even steal some from you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, bro. We're signing off. This has been the Man Cave, bro. Spaces and everybody else. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Next Sunday. Appreciate y'all.